Hey guys, welcome to today's 16 Galaxies video. Today we are going to take a look at MMS 632, and that being Doc Ock from Spider-Man No Way Home. This is the standard version with only one set of tentacles. So if you want to see the other tentacles, you're probably going to have to find a video of someone that did get the deluxe version with the integrated suit tentacles. I believe that's the only difference between the two sets, but that's the only real judgment I can make, as like I said, this is the standard version. So I picked this up in the current pop culture batch from Icon. His recommended retail price is quite high, and that's the reason why I stayed away from the deluxe, because even with the pennies, I believe this guy was $460. He might have been a little bit less, but I feel like it was $460. Yeah, so the deluxe is even more than that, and obviously now that the 10% pre-order discount's gone, it's even higher. So yeah, I did just want to get the standard for those pricing reasons. Alrighty, as we can see, it is the window box lift off slip cover that we've gotten from the previous Marvel figures. We can see that this one has a slightly different artistic approach to it, in the fact that he almost looks kind of like animated comic booky, being the likeness of Alfred Molina as Doc Ock. And we can see that we've got the tentacle lights around, we've got the pumpkin bomb, we've got the tentacle coming there. Spider-Man No Way Home Doc Ock, reminding us that it's MMS 632, 1/6 scale collectible figure, and all that jazz. The side of the slip cover is just going to continue that art and tell us once again that it's Doc Ock. Nice art. You can see the film still there as well, which is really quite cool. The back of the box, similar to the Goblin, just has our warnings, and it has the electro lightning there. Doc Ock. And then this side is going to once again continue the art from the other side, again telling us it's Doc Ock with some electro lighting. Once we get the slip cover off, we do have our window box. Similar to the Goblin window, there's nothing all too exciting about it. It just continues that. It just continues that purple glowy motif that the Goblin box had. So we can see in the window there that there's a little bit of purple there. And then coming around again with that purple with the Doctor Strange magic, Doc Ock, and then again the magic continues there, Doc Ock with the Spider-Man logo, and then this just tells us that it's Doc Ock again with some purpley nebula stuff there as well. So just kind of like a basic black window box there. Alrighty, so he does come with a total of 7 hands. So let's take a quick look at those, and then we will get into the figure itself. So he comes with this is your hand for holding the glasses. So I know that a few people do want to recreate that scene. In pose, I might be one of them. I haven't 100% decided on the pose of this guy yet. So you can see that the glove is very nicely sculpted and painted in a way that makes it look textured, which is quite nice. We kind of get this right and left gesturing kind of hand. So again, you can see the texturing in the gloves, which is quite nice. I always like how much effort they put into the painting of the gloves. Then we are going to get a right and left fist. So again, that identical painting of the glove, but done in a fist this time. And then you are going to get the two relaxed hands that are currently on the figure. We are going to get one spike for the tentacles. It's really nicely detailed and painted, so that's quite nice. And of course, we are going to get his glasses. Again, very nicely painted and detailed, and of course, the correct colored lenses that are there. Of course, we get the 4 tentacles. We are going to see those in a moment because I have actually already attached them to the figure, and we are going to get a dynamic display stand with Doc Ock on it in a green kind of thing. So other than those, other than the 7 hands, the glasses and the spike, the only other accessory that the standard comes with is the tentacles themselves. Alrighty, we will focus on the tentacles shortly, but as you can see, the likeness on this guy is amazing. It's definitely Alfred Molina as Otto Octavia. Otto Octavia says no, there's no saying that it isn't. I think they've done a really, really good job with the sculpting and painting, and I think it's a huge, huge improvement than what we had in the promo pics. Yeah, I think it's fine. Obviously, he's aged, but he looks fantastic. Now, there is little gaps in the hair for the glasses to slide. So you do want to just try and kind of angle it in between those certain pieces of hair, and then have it sitting properly. A little bit hard to do one-handed, also a little bit hard to do when you're not looking at it properly. But either way, even like with the glasses on, you do lose the eyes a little bit, but I think the lightness is 100% there. I reckon it looks fantastic, even the way they were able to get the teeth. So coming down, his outfit is multi-layered. So you can obviously see the waist strap for connecting the tentacles to him, but underneath the main coat there is this coat here. It is a fabric material, so you're not going to worry about that flaking or anything. The top bit has got a pleather coating though, I believe, so that the collar might be the only issue there. You can see that double layering continues all the way down, and then we do just have a pair of black pants. There is a bit of a pocket there, and then we of course can see his boots, and there's our display stand. So there's our 2 relaxed hands, you can see. So they did a really, really good job of replicating this outfit. So again, the side profile, the tentacles themselves have lots of weathering and lots of detailing to them. They are fully articulated, and I think it does a really good job. You can see that. Now there are 2 different types of tentacles. So you've got this one with the longer triangle bit, and then you've got this one there. These ones are designed to go on the bottom of his, so you can see that they just peg in, and I left one out a little bit so you can see how they do just peg in. You do want to make sure that you have the correct ones. The instructions walk you through it, but yeah, it is a lot harder to push them in if they are going into the wrong peg. Other than that, they do go in fine. But, yeah, you really do get the illusion that these tentacles are holding him up with the dynamic stand, and I do really like that. And you can see that you can just articulate them to a point. I would still be quite careful because you definitely don't want them snapping, but yeah, I'm really impressed with the engineering behind them, and I think that's probably where most of the cost of this figure has gone, is the engineering of the tentacles, because they are really quite big. So yeah, you do get that yellow on the outside, and then just the shiny silver on the inside of the tentacles. Oops, that turned, it wasn't supposed to. Yeah, I think the detailing in them on them is fantastic. And like, again, you can just, you can see it, you can hear it articulating. The jaws obviously articulate. So yeah, it is really cool. So yeah, the main thing obviously is that you do want to make sure that your screws are tightened on the display stand, so that way he doesn't move like mine just did. Yeah, again, I think people are going to have a lot of fun with this. So our spike does just peg into there. Like so. And again, you can either have him with the glasses on or have him in that pose where he's just taken his glasses off to hold them, which is really cool. So yeah, articulation wise, I didn't notice any real articulation issues. Even with the double jacket, I think you're going to get a fair bit of movement. Moving the arms up and down might be an issue, but the legs pose fine in the casual work pants, so I don't think you're going to have too much of a bad time. Again, I think the only real issue you're going to have is if that second jacket decides to flake over time. But yeah, overall, I'm so stoked to have classic Spider-Man villains at last in the collection. Even though they're not comic book accurate, they are the most nostalgic movie versions, slash the only real movie versions that we've gotten. So I think having Doc Ock and Norman Osborn in the collection is going to be fantastic. I have gotten Electro from Jefferson. He hasn't actually arrived yet, hopefully in the next couple of weeks or so. So I'll do that video when I get in, but I think having the big three, and then even just chucking Morbius in there as a Spider-Man villain will be cool next to Venom and Carnage. But yeah, even the fact that we've got, I know people won't have with Taskmaster, but again, Spider-Man villain. So yeah, I think people are going to be able to do some really, really good Spider-Man displays with it. Anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed this look at the Doc Ock, and I hope you found the information in this video useful. So this has been our look at MMS 632 Doc Ock. Once again, upcoming videos will be the Cobb Vanth when I do him, and then when those other couple of figures eventually arrive, we'll do those as well. Anyway guys, once again, thank you for watching.